Hi, I'm McCauley. I'm at Pray It Off in Syracuse, New York, and today is Thursday, February 24th. Next week, on this day, we would already have been into Lent. It'll be the second day of Lent. Next Wednesday's Ash Wednesday. Anybody who knows me knows this. I love Lent. I don't just like it, I love it. And I really feel so excited, more than ever. This is someone who loves Lent. I think I love it even more, just preparing this topic for you tonight. And the first thing I want to talk about is the back of the food log, and it's called the Lenten diet. And it's a diet that involves no meat on Friday, no meat on Ash Wednesday. Now, if anyone here has medical issues or has any kind of problems whatsoever, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to anyone who's healthy as a horse and cannot eat meat on those days and can also maybe fast. And we're going to talk about fasting. The Lenten diet is a spiritual house cleaning. It's all about self-denial. And Lent is to transform us physically, but more importantly, spiritually. If we lose weight, it's a bonus. But really what Lent's about is to bring us closer to God so that we understand that by his death and resurrection, he has set us free. That's where we can say, death, where is your victory? Where is your sting? Because Jesus rose from the dead. He's shown us that there's hope. If you do not eat meat on Friday, you can have fish, you can have seafood. And I always tell this story where you go to Red Lobster on a Friday, and there's someone having like a double lobster tail with scallops on the side, dipping it in butter, going, I'm not eating meat on Fridays. I'm sacrificing that. And I'm thinking, whoa, you know. So I think we really have to think about what this self-denial is. If we're not eating meat on Friday, but we're having a honker-sized piece of vegetarian lasagna with sauce all over it and cheese, is that a sacrifice? Our Lenten diet should increase our spiritual discipline, and it only takes place 40 days of the year. And here's another thing. A lot of people think Sundays don't count. I'm telling you right now, Sundays count. It counts. You know, you're like, well, I can like not eat chocolate on Monday through Saturday, and then on Sunday I'm just going to eat 5 bunnies because they're out already. And so, is that really Lent? So Sundays count. Fasting can be minimal, or it can be a little bit more. We're going to talk about fasting. And it allows you to cleanse your body, but more importantly, cleanse your soul. I truly believe that everyone should go to confession during Lent. It's called your Lenten duty. Anyone remember that phrase? You make your Lenten duty. You go to church, you go to confession during Lent. And they say here like 10 times, it's not done for weight loss purposes. But I'm saying to you, as a bonus, okay? And you can have fresh vegetables, you can have all kinds of things, and it is for your overall health. Now, I'm going to go right over to the next article, which is 40 ways to live simply for the 40 days of Lent. Last week, I talked about ways to, what to do when you're bored. And I found those things fascinating. I'm not a bored person, but I said I can do even more of these interesting things. I just love it. I love trying to look at new things. I really think in small group, you should pick a few of these. Pick 1, pick 5, pick them all. Start a giveaway box. Don't start with the clothes that are too small for you. You start with the clothes that are too big for you. Or you can bring them into Pray It Off if you want. Or you say, I'm going to go through my junk drawer and put stuff in that giveaway box. And the rescue mission takes just about anything. They take books, they take CDs, they take DVDs. And I love this, unplug for 24 hours. Oh my gosh, everyone is so addicted to their electronics. Oh my gosh. You know, I have someone who texted me a message, and I'm at work during the day, and I don't look at my personal phone. I'm at work. Then they sent me an email on my Gmail account, my personal account, and I didn't look at it because I'm at work. Now this all happened within like a half hour. Then pretty soon they emailed me at work. Did you see my text and email? Because people want an immediate response. You know, I'm a mother. If I text my kid, yeah, I want a response in the next 1 minute because I want to know they're okay. But is it really realistic? Also, next time you fill up your car with gas, say a prayer. How about say a prayer that it doesn't keep going up? We can say a prayer for that. Oh my gosh, and it will get worse. Unsubscribe to things. Unsubscribe to emails that you get every day that you don't read. There's a button right there. It says unsubscribe. Take a 24-hour day of holy rest. Guess what, you guys? I don't do that. And I want to so desperately. I thought maybe I'd try with an hour. Maybe I'll try an hour of holy rest. Holy rest. Now, I read the Bible, but is that really holy rest? I'm reading the Bible. One of my Lenten intentions this year is to meditate, to seriously sit in my fainting couch chair that I have. I don't know what you call it, if it's a chair. It's not really a couch, but it's shaped like that. And I never have sat in it. Hello? How many years have I had that?
A lot.
A lot. And I want to sit in it and meditate. And number 10, no one in the group will do. Okay? That is not one of the things. You will not bake a loaf of bread. Nothing like hot bread and butter. Oh no, you're not going to have that. And I like this. Turn table scraps into nutrient-rich soil by starting a compost pile. Why not? Avoid eating out. Oh my gosh, some of you eat out like it's your J-O-B. It's like a hobby for you. It's like, yeah, I have one friend who never eats in.
Wow.
He has no food in his house. He's got a bag of pretzels from 1978, I think, in his fridge. But he eats out breakfast and reads the paper, and then he goes out for lunch, and then he goes out for dinner. He used to be a nurse at a hospital, and he ate his breakfast, lunch, and dinner at the hospital. And now he's like a bachelor. And he's like, well, that's what I do. That's what he does. He goes out. Also, plant a tree. Now, you know what I like to do? Like, did you ever see like trees, sometimes they just come up out of nowhere, especially like an evergreen tree? I like to give it away. Like, oh, that's too close to that one. Let's dig it up. Here, anyone want an evergreen tree? Or anyone want this? You know, you go to Solicitos and you're paying big bucks. So repurpose a tree, if you will. Clean up trash. I always say, have a Wegmans bag, or I call every plastic bag a Wegmans bag. Have a Price Shopper bag and gloves, and maybe pick up a little trash. Visit your local farmer's market, and believe it or not, they still sell at the regional market during the winter. You can still go there. You can still buy fruits and vegetables. Also, reach out to a neighbor. I want to do that. I don't know my neighbors. I mean, there's been a turnover, new people move in. I do one of these, hey, how are ya? I could see them in a lineup, I couldn't pick them out. All right? So pick a few of those. Read the Bible with other people. We do that together. Help a neighbor with their yard work. I joke about it. One of our neighbors was wonderful, and he snowblowed our driveway that February 4th when it was really bad, and Bob came home from work and it was done. How nice is that? Let's do something nice for somebody else. Switch out a few bulbs for LEDs. Loving the LEDs. They're a little bit more money, but they're really worth it. Play a board game. I'm so big on games. I especially like games where you sit around and talk and laugh. I'm not talking about playing a computer game all by yourself. Start a book group. I'm going to look into a book group even though I'm not retired yet, because you can do it virtual even, and I really love books that much that I would love to talk about it. Like, it's hard to talk about a book you just finished with someone who didn't read it, you know? So, and I just love when they're over, I just love talking about it. Like, remember that one movie where he was reading a book and he hated the ending and he threw it out the window? Something playbook, something. What is it?
That's it. It's
A playbook. But anyway, he threw it out the window. Then he woke up his mother and father and he starts telling them why he hated the book. And I just feel that way about some books. I just feel like I want to share it with everybody. Hang your clothes on the line to dry. Anyone have a line? Yeah, I don't have a line. I have no line to hang them on to dry. But if you do, when we grew up, that's what we did. That's what we did. Bring your own mug to the office. I bring my coffee in my own mug. I walk in like this every day. I do not take it from there. Drink tap water. Wow. Tap water? Can you drink that? Is it palatable? My one daughter would call tap water hair water. She'd say, "Is this hair water or bottled water?" Because she said it tasted like hair going down her throat. Oh. Where did she get that from? To this day, she calls tap water hair water. And I have a filter on my fridge. It's got the most beautiful water. She won't drink it. When she's visiting, she drinks bottled water. Oh. So, see how some people are? Also, bike when running local errands. That's hard to do in Syracuse, but I like biking. Write encouraging notes to family members and friends. Love it. There's nothing like it. My college roommate, her 68th birthday was yesterday. And I called her, which I've done for 50 years. We've been friends. We met in September of 1972. So I said to her, I go, "How's your day been going?" She goes, "Oh, I got so many texts and emails and calls." And I said, "How many cards did you get?" And she goes, "Yours." I am the only one who sent her a real card in the mail. Now me, everyone knows I like them. And I like to be funny, but I like serious cards. I want people to say, "To the most wonderful friend who I would die if anything happened to, you mean the world to me." I just want people to effuse. And I effuse too. I'm going to stop right there, Bob.